Hi everyone, it's Lisa from Girl in the Garage. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's doing well. And if you're new, welcome. So one of my lovely subscribers asked me to do an inlay with the silicone rubber that I got from Temu. So the silicone rubber I got, it is, it's a 1-to-1 and there's 10.2 fluid ounces in each little bottle, and that was $22.26. So I've never used this before, but it says it's non-toxic, there's no odour, no bubbles. Well, there's no odour. There's been a few little bubbles, but that's expected when you're mixing. The only thing with this, it doesn't say what the shore hardness is, so I've got no idea how hard or how soft this silicone rubber is, so this might not work, because generally for your inlays you want one with a low shore hardness. So I've got no idea. Anyway, and other viewers asked me to make the little plug for my lights, and I'm using my other one at the moment, so I can't show you that. But yeah, so basically we poured the resin, that's set, and now the little light just goes in there, and I've measured how much I need to pour in there. So basically we just could pour them in. And I've also got this. I'll just quickly get this out. So I used this as a plug the other day in one of my projects, because I was using my other one. And this is actually a little mould that I cast. And the shore hardness of this silicone rubber, it was really hard and I couldn't get the little thing out. So what it is, it's this cute little guy. It's a little koala, faceted koala, but I couldn't get it out. So I had to cut the sides to get it out. So I thought, if I've got enough silicone rubber, I'll make another one. And hopefully this will be soft. So that's what I had to do to get it out. I had to cut it. Okay, so I can't use that one because its ear broke off because of the stupid resin that I used. I shouldn't say that. Oh, and his little arm broke off too. That's okay. Just in case, thought I'd use that one. So I'll just quickly cut my glue gun here. And I'm going to pop it in here. This little container, because these ones are soft plastic, this one's hard. So I've just sprayed that one with, oh, shite, my silicone release. Look what I just did. Oh, I dropped my little koala in the silicone. Oh, gosh. Live video, don't you love it? Oh. Hang on, just dry off his little butt. The rest won't really matter. Hopefully, I gave it a wipe before, so hopefully there's no fingerprints. Oh, gosh. Talk about unprofessional. And it's all slimy. I didn't even see if it was going to fit in here. Should just. Sides will be a bit thin, but that's okay. Okay, let's let that glue dry. Blah, blah, blah. So just wipe my hands. So that was the silicone release spray that I used on that one. And now this is my inlay. So I got that off Temu too. I think that was like $8.49 or something. And it was 30 by about 1.50 meters. So I've just basically, this is just, those plastic, like, is it melamine or melamine, however you say it, one of those plates. And because the sides go up, so I just used my tacket to stick my faux leather down and basically just pushed it so It's just going up the sides a bit. So I've already mixed up my silicone rubber. It's just been sitting here. So I mixed it for about 5 minutes. I think you've got a work time of, it was either 20 or 30 minutes with this one. And a setup time of, I think it was like 4 to 8, give or take. But I mean, you shouldn't use it for I think 12 hours or 24 hours, generally the recommended. Okay, so I thought I'd do my tray first. So basically I'm just going to pour it till it just gets up to, and even if it does go over that side, it doesn't really matter. And I was thinking about putting on my silicone release spray, but seeing it's only a thin layer, I thought we should be okay, I hope. I like the pretty purple colour. I've only ever used like white or a sort of transparent silicone rubber before. So I did measure this before, and I think it was about 110, 120 mils, and then these guys about 100. So I made up 250. Hopefully I made enough. So I thought, yeah, this size would be great for the tray mold, you know, the one with the sort of rounded edges. This one, there it is. I don't know if you can see that in the bag, that tray. Or the other little trays that I've been doing, these guys. So the inlay should fit them. And then there should be enough, because to be able to cut it up, there'll be enough for like a coaster, I hope. Fingers crossed. It's relatively thin. I think that should be about it. Probably gone over my measurement. Yeah, I have. Oh well. So I've got my little cups measured out. I could have poured less resin into these little cups. But yeah, this one so far, the tray's looking good, like bubble wise. It says it's bubble free, but is anything bubble free? Yeah, I think I've put way too much in my tray. It's all right. I'll do 3 plugs, and I'll see if I can do my little, good enough for my little koala. Look at that. Let's check my measurements. Yeah, they're all pretty good. A little straw here, because if you do see any bubbles, that's what the straw's for. That's what I just blow. I mean, there's no big bubbles. There's only those little surfacey bubbles. which is normal. So yeah, as far as like I've used other ones before, and they actually do. They have big bubbles that come up. So this is looking pretty good. It's come up a bit. My glue. Oh, it should be okay, hopefully. The table might not be level anymore. I did level it up, but I'll have to take this over to my other part where I put my things to dry that is level. All right, well, I'll see you back shortly, guys. See you soon. Good morning, everyone. So our silicone has set. It actually set quite quick last night, and I touched it to check it after about, I think it was only like 20 minutes, and it was basically set up. So I stuck something in it and it went all funny, so I had to end up cutting it off there, which didn't do a real good job. But let's get one of our plugs out. See how easy it is. Okay, so tell this silicone's quite sturdy. So the shore hardness, the last silicone I used was like a 15, and this is way harder than that. So I'm going to guess maybe 25, 30, but I'm not an expert. I could be wrong. So I might have trouble getting these plugs out. I'm thinking I might have to just pop, cut the plastic cup, which I can do. Hang on, oh, that's got it. There you go. Oh, look. Here I am saying, oh no, the measurement won't come out, and guess what, it has. Never mind. It won't really affect what I'm working on anyway when I use it. So hopefully I've done the right size. Yep, look at that, perfect. So we'll have to try that in a another project. But yeah, that's quite sturdy, that silicone. So I'm going to have trouble getting this one out. I know that. Because the last time I cast this little guy, where is it? I showed you. Yes, oh, here it is. So it feels the same as that, which is quite sturdy. And I had to cut that to get my little guy out. Whereas, have I got a soft one here? Oh, here we go. So this mould in here, which is this guy that I made. So this had a shore hardness of like 15, and it's really soft. That's why it's in this cup, because it's quite a substantial mould, and it's quite heavy once you put all the resin in it. So that I keep it in this cup just to hold it together, and that's what I actually cast in this cup. But it just comes out, pulls out easy. So there's no bottom in the cup, so you can just give it a good push to get it out. But the cup just holds it, keeps it nice and sturdy. So I don't know if I'm going to stand here struggling to try and get this guy out. Might do him off camera, I think. Yeah. All right, I'll do these off camera because I don't want to hold you guys up. Let's see if we can get this inlay out and see if it worked. So it's going to be quite sturdy, this inlay. So hopefully it's worked. But yeah, we'll use it in something. Give it a go. I'll have to trim it up. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, wow, yeah, it worked. Awesome. Hopefully you can see that. It's brought up all the texture. So that's awesome. So yeah, nice and sturdy, this inlay. So that's that silicone rubber's, yeah, awesome for inlays because I've used some before and they're really like this with this silicone, and they're quite flimsy. And you know they can pull apart because it's only thin. So I think this resin, this silicone, sorry, is perfect for inlays. But yeah, how cool is that? As I said, I'll just give it a trim up, and yeah, we'll try it in something for sure. I've just got to work out what. So yeah, I'll come back to you shortly. So today, I thought we'd use our silicone inlay that we made. So you saw how I made it, and now I have cut it into the shape of my tray. And all I did was, mine came with this bit of foam. So I popped that down on my inlay, traced around it, cut around it. And then I got my chameleon powders out and I've coloured in my inlay. So I thought we better pour and give it a go and see what it looks like. So in my cup, I've only got 30 grams of resin because I want to make a border. And I've put about a third of a little spoon of gold dust. That was my spoon. So a third of that spoon full of gold dust, and we're just going to pour that into around our tray just for a little border. Oops, sorry about the banging. I keep forgetting about that. That's my stand that holds my phone, and because my table's hollow. So when I pop something down too hard, it makes that silly banging noise. So sorry about that. I keep forgetting it does that. I haven't worked out how to fix that situation yet, but I'll get there. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with it. So I'm just going to pour my little border. And then when that's tacky, we're going to come back and do the next layer. So yeah, the inlay was quite easy to make. And I've got a couple of other ideas, so I'm going to do them soon. And that looks nearly full. That's pretty much it. So I'll see you again when we're ready for the next layer. So our little sides have set up. So now I'm just going to pour really thin layer. So this is cured. So I've done another one, exactly the same as this one. So I painted it with my chameleon powders, but it's around the right way. So I just wanted to show you the difference. So which one do we demold first? This one. So I didn't fill it right up because I wasn't sure if I'm going to have to coat this with a white or a black. Still a bit undecided. I might do them both differently just to see the different effects. So yeah, let's see if we can get this guy out. So the resin has seeped underneath, which was expected. So I might have to get my little snippy snits to cut this one out. Just going to have to be careful not to cut my inlay. Is it going to? Oh no, it's still a bit bendy actually. Ooh. Maybe I should have waited a bit longer. I think what I'll do, I'll pop you on a little fast forward because I'll be here for ages. So I'm back. So what I've done, I've just started taping up around my sides just to ensure my resin doesn't run onto the good side. So I just used the blue painter's tape, and that way hopefully the resin won't run underneath, because my sides are uneven, as you saw before. So I'm sort of rushing here now because my resin's getting hot. So I've had to split my black, so we're going to pour black in this one. And silly me, I got the latex out instead of the tape to do my small coaster there. And I thought, oh gosh, I'm using the wrong resin. I'm using Platinum 360 Plus, which sets up quick. I'm going, oh my God, what am I doing? So I've quickly just blow dried the bottom of the coaster, which has got latex on it, and then I've taped up the sides, which I should have just used tape. But I was thinking I was using my other resin because I'm so used to using it. So rushing before this resin catches on fire because it's quite hot in my cup. Now I'm using the Platinum 360 Plus because this is the back of the coaster. So this resin, even though it sets up quick, always prone to bubbles. So because this is the black, it won't matter so much. Sorry guys, I've got my hands in the road as per usual. One of these days I might get it together. Oh gosh, now I'm tripping over my feet. You wouldn't think I'd been on the terps, which I haven't. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's gotten quite thick. I've got to it just in time. Oh, let's get this white in. Oh, white's not too bad. Stop panicking. Let's just spread this. Where's my spray? So yeah, I'm using Art Tree Creations. I've got Batman Black and Iceland White. And I haven't quite got enough resin. Like it. It's okay. I can make up some more. Not even popping. I don't know if you can see those bubbles. So not used to working with this thick resin that's all bubbly. But anyway, it'll do the job for this demonstration. But yeah, not my favourite resin at all, due to the bubble factor. Setting up wise, yeah, good, but yeah, I wouldn't be using it on my good pieces, especially on the front. But that's just me. Other people love it. I don't. And it stinks. Whew. Oops. All right, well, I'll let this set up and I'll be back. See you then. It's the next day. So let's start with this one, hey? Find our little starting point. So I overfilled it way too much with the sticky tape. But I'll be able to paint the edges gold. So that was the plan. Stick tape sticking to the latex. Not the best painter's tape, this one. Starting to get old, and when it gets old it splits. Much easier to do it without gloves on too. Come on. Gosh. So our latex is coming off easy. There we go. Nice and shiny. Don't know if it's changed much really with the white backing. You know, a bit of a glare there. Pop it there. Get rid of my tape. Just stick into my gloves. Oh my gosh. Get off. All right. Let's get on to the main event. Sticky tape stuck to my gloves everywhere. So I've got a bit of a mean blush happening, which is generally what this resin does. That's why I don't use it on the fronts of any of my projects. Okay, are we ready? Let's see if it's made a difference with the black. Oh, look. The heck. Interesting. I don't know why that's come through. Don't know. Oh, that's where the mica powder hadn't transferred. Other than that, it's very pretty. And even though I did dust them in different colours and different backgrounds, I was trying with this one. I added bits of different colours like gold and that, but it didn't really give a good effect. It just looks like I've, I don't know, maybe missed the colour, but that was the effect I was going for. But the red, it's the same red, and it seems to be brighter under the black, that's for sure. The green seems to be brighter, and the pink. So yeah, black's definitely my favourite. It's just a shame about these little spots. But yeah, other than that, I like it. I could cover these with something, but it was more of an experiment, really. But I'll show you what else I've done. Pop you on pause just for a sec. So I've got a piece of my actual faux leather that I made my inlays off, and I've just poured a thin layer of resin into my coaster, and then when that was tacky, I popped my piece of faux leather that I cut to fit and popped it in. So now I'm just going to give that a top coat with some clear that I've put just a little bit of my gold dust in. It was probably a third of a spoon, and I've only got about probably nearly 30 grams in there. Hopefully that'll be enough. I just want a thin coat. Just want a little bit of sparkle in there. Just help it get to the sides. We'll give it a light spray. And I'm going to go and do something with these guys and be back shortly. So I'll see you then. So these guys are all finished. So I've just bordered this in the silver leaf pen. And then this one, it's been top coated and gold leaf. Absolutely love this. Hopefully you can see that just the little hint of sparkle what gold dust is giving off. So pretty. Absolutely love this print. So now if I ever run out of this print and can't get any more, got the inlay. Woohoo! So that's awesome. So do you want to see what I did to the tray? So those little black spots, I had a look under my Maggie lamp, and guess what? They were actually bubbles. So that was a bit of a poo bear, but anywho. So the tray has now become a 3D dragonfly tray. Ready? Ta-da! What do you think? So disguise the bubbles. I love it. And I've just bordered the edge with rose gold leaf pen. So yeah. Just put some dragonfly decals over the top and UV resin them so they're stiff. But yeah, and then some little rhinestones for the eyes. I love it. I think it looks awesome. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. So thanks heaps for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I've now got membership available if anyone is interested, and the details are in my description box. Thanks to my subscribers, and my channel members. Love you guys. And don't forget to comment and go and check out my website. I'll just pop the QV code on screen. Details are in the description box as well. So all my demos I post on my website, and if anyone's interested in any of them, that's where you'll find the details. So stay tuned for the photos, and thanks heaps for watching, and see you soon, guys. Okay, bye.